morning or we'll then continue on Thursday or something like that. Will it be okay for everybody if we take it on Thursday?
But it may be abortive because nobody has filed a chart, nobody has filed a counter, more matters have come, your lordship may have an incomplete matter. And
I
lordship
think
may
it's
start the
better
matter.
if it is kept back by.
The lordship gives a procedural direction
Complete.
to complete the pleadings and have the chart which the government was to give your lordships. Then it will be
No
better to
counter
take-
has been filed by the.
No counter.
One or two have been filed.
Who's appearing for the respondent?
Detailed order.
We are appearing for this.
You have not filed a counter. You want to go on with the.
Not get every copy, and not only that, School Service Commission is also not filed anything. Because last
You are appearing for whom?
I am appearing for the writ petition.
The original writ petitioner before the High Court. And who are the other respondents in these?
School Service answering respondent is the School Service Commission is answering respondent. And they ought to file in the last occasion, remember, they says that the segregation list they are going to file, but till date whether they are not filed.
You have a copy of whatever it files, the state government probably.
Where is the School Service Commission?
Just one. State has filed an NLP number one.
Application
So the state and commission are not filing any further affidavit, so it is for them to respond to the SLP.
Are you people filing your counters to the SLP or not?
It's not required, all the documents.
All right, we will give one opportunity so that nobody says we didn't give that opportunity.
Clear.
Yeah, we'll say that.
But state and commission also filed the SLP here. They have preferred the special petitions there.
Yes.
Therefore, they are asking for the affidavits. Their stand is very clear in the SLP itself.
But the private writ petitioners before the High Court.
Privately, they have not filed with it. They are the writ petitioners before the High Court.
So what we'll do is that we will give them an opportunity to file a counter within 2 weeks.
But
If they don't, we will say the right to file the counter will stand closed. And we will say that, is it possible to prepare one compilation? Otherwise, it will be impossible, with so many lawyers appearing.
Nodal council this side nodal council, that side. Kind of put that.
May I just tell you one thing?
I think
Lord,
the
in
commission will
Calcutta
get.
High Court, there are 50 petitions. 50 petitions. Now, just one, sir. What has happened, Lord, in one affidavit, in one petition, one affidavit, another petition, another affidavit, one petition and one report, another report is another affidavit. All, Lord, it is really, Lord, I can try to do it, Lord, but it's really difficult, Lord.
Better if
Any
commission
report
does
is
it.
not.
The commission is more concerned, so commission should file the.
No, we are not, the commission is not concerned. Lord, we are.
All right, you tell us who will really
One
help
nodal
in.
council each side,
Lord,
nominate.
Your lordships, may I suggest a
Lord, we are looking.
I think.
Lord, we are looking to these things to that commission.
May I make a suggestion?
Lord, commission is
With
changing.
regards to keeping here.
Lord, commission is changing their stand from time to time, Lord. This has created a great difficulties to us. Commission in Supreme Court said something else.
Now, you are appearing for whom?
Lord, I am appearing for the OMR disputed candidates. Group C, Group D, class 9, class 10.
So you are the candidates who will be displaced now as a result of the judgment.
Exactly.
So really speaking, you are on the same same side as this.
One
May I just
for
point out, your lordships, there will be 5 categories of people. The first will be, your lordships, the government. The second will be SSC.
1 second. Yes.
One is government, second is SSC.
Yes.
Third are the original writ petitioners whose grievance was that they were not selected due to all the malpractices that were followed. That will be class 9 and 10, class 11 and 12, and Group C and Group D. All the 4 categories subsumed in that. And Group C and D. The 4th category, your lordships, will be
Yes.
people who were appointed and their appointments were cancelled. Yes, your lordships. And 5th will be the residual category who would have been appointed but action yet not taken against them.
No.
And also, very well, also CBI, lastly. So these are the main stakeholders in the entire matter, your lordships, and I humbly submit that it cannot carry on in personam. This matter has to carry on in rem. So once these interests are before your lordships, represented before your lordships, rest of the people who want to file can file interventions. For example, today my petition is also a new SLP with a permission to file.
Now tell us this, who would be appearing for the government of West Bengal, who is
I'm
leading the?
appearing for the government Bengal and Asta Sharma will be the coordinating council from this side.
So whether your lordship, they are writ petitions or
Model
interventions or SLPs, the dispute is the same.
This is the main appeal, no?
Well, it's also in 12.27, we moved an application for.
Then
Apart from that one,
selfie then away.
The name of the commission is West Bengal Central School Service Commission.
full
right?
circumstance.
Right. Now, who's appearing for the School Service Commission?
Mr. Jaideep Gupta was.
Mr. Jaideep Gupta.
Your lordships, now SSC can file a common affidavit.
Yes, fair enough. Mr.
For
Gupta,
everyone.
you are appearing for the School Service Commission? All right, perfect. Now, the petitioners in the High Court who are not selected,
We are appearing for the, on behalf of the writ petition. Apart from this, all, my lord, West Bengal Board of Secondary.
so you are those petitioners who contend that the selections were vitiated by fraud,
Yes.
right? You are in conflict with Mr. Dwivedi, are we right in making that assumption, right? They are the people who say that, look, we should have been selected.
That's-
You didn't select us, you selected other people by fraud or whatever. That's their case.
Blood, no, that has not been, blood, sorry,
One second,
that.
we are
that
not
has
making
been
any
not
observation
said
on
in the
merits. We are just
petition.
trying to understand the lay of the party so that then we can make bring some order to the whole matter.
May I point out why another thing?
Now, how many lawyers are in that category?
So far as.
You can't number them, most of us are in that.
All right, all right.
There's yet another category, millets.
So you would represent class 9, 10, 11, 12, group C and group D, right?
But
All
there
right,
are-
all right. Now, persons appointed whose appointments were cancelled. There we would have Mr. Vaidyanathan, Mr. Patwalia, Mr. Ramchandran.
So far as there are.
Millets, there's also another subcategory. The subcategories of those people who were never parties in the litigation. And as a result of,
And whose appointments will be cancelled, right?
millets, without being a party.
Right, fair. Few, but whose appointments would be cancelled now? All right, all right. All right. RPI is also on the same, all right.
पूरा एटम मोटा चाप नहीं आ जाना
मतलब there are
चाप नहीं आ जाना
There would be categories concerning.
And persons who could be appointed and no action has been taken. Who are those people? Those are the people whom the government had said that all right, we will extend some benefit to them, but eventually they were not appointed.
मतलब
So, one second, just 1 second. If everybody keeps on talking out of turn, we'll never be able to find chaos. Today, let's at least find some procedural formalities on this order. So we take it therefore that these are the 6 categories of people.
मतलब there are two more there are two more
There's
categories.
one more category, Malad.
Which category?
Malad, there are 2 new diary numbers, Malad, we have filed yesterday.
Which
Malad.
category do you
This
belong?
category is, Malad, not called for verification, Malad. We were the original whistleblowers, Malad. Because of our original 2 writ petitions, Malad, a batch of writ petitions, Malad, there were CBI inquiries
So
and there were
you,
certain orders.
therefore you want the process to be cancelled, right?
Malad, no, what we are asking for is, Malad, if the second limb of the judgment of the Honorable Division Bench holds good before this bench, that is to segregate, Malad, with regard to the people
Tainted
who
and the
are otherwise
untainted.
legitimate and got the jobs, and people who are not legitimate but still got the job.
Now, did you get the job or did you not get the job?
Then
Did you?
we will come into the consideration, zone of consideration.
Oh, you will be the beneficiaries of segregation.
Yes. Precisely.
Well, there is a,
really a
well, there is
Not
another.
these six, only rest
We have
are
already
offshoot.
filed it,
That's
my lord.
right. These six are the broad categories. Look, we are not going to shut out anybody who says in the hearing that, look, please give us 2 minutes. We'll also hear those categories. But broadly, these are the six categories. Now, 1 second. 1 second. Now, we are not going to add to the categories anymore. We are not adding to the categories anymore. Now, tell us, Asa Sharma will be the nodal counsel for the state of West Bengal. We'll
state.
also, for the state and the staffs and the school
State
selection.
commission and those other private whose examinations have been cancelled.
They all sail in the same boat.
Same board.
So on behalf of the private parties, is there any other nodal counsel whom we can appoint?
May I say one thing? When you're pointing
Sir,
out the
Abhi,
category,
Sen Gupta,
please keep it there, because within the category of people who have been today dislodged, there are subcategories.
Obviously.
You have the OMR sheets, you have
That's
the.
all right, but if we start Ms. Arora, if we start listing out all that today, we will be finding out now it will be like an argument today. We just want to give some procedural direction so that we will have one paper book common for everybody in this case. Otherwise, it will be impossible to sift through, 500 petitions.
When it's- It will become extremely difficult for my lords to put all the categories into one.
No, we are not. We are not. We are just appointing counsel so that at least the relevant rules and regulations, precedents on which people want to rely upon, all that is at least compiled and put before us. The lead writ petitioners put.
We have already filed, my lord, admitted
But that's a matter of argument.
because the panel
That-
prior to the whole lot. It's all, we.
That's a
can
matter of argument.
Where?
Ms. Arora, if we don't do this exercise, it will be impossible to write a judgment, which we have 1,000 petitions or 500 petitions, and you have odd petitions, counsel telling us, well, this page in this petition, it's impossible to actually get down
I
to
understand that.
type a judgment. So we have to have some chaos in this, some order in the chaos rather.
But there is a chaos, absolutely.
Let the school service commission do
Please,
it.
just
All right.
Shalini Kaul, Shalini
They are the
Kaul.
central.
Sorry, who, where?
Not Shalini Kaul.
All right, so we've got Asta Sharma,
Let's come in.
Shalini Kaul, and who else? All right,
For the in-service candidate.
in service.
In-service, my lord, who were working from 2007.
Asta Sharma and Shalini Kaul will be covering your perspectives as nodal counsel.
No, I didn't get your lordship.
We are just appointing nodal counsel as in the CB matters to prepare one consolidated compilation.
We are looking for in-service candidates,
In-service.
separate category altogether.
Everybody is in service.
2007, my lord.
Can I submit one thing?
You see, in-service candidates are exactly like Mr. Vaidyanathan, Mr. Raju Ramchandran, Mr. Patwalia, and Mr. Ranjit Kumar, whose appointments will be cancelled as a result of the judgment.
Can I just suggest, apart from these six categories, Millets, there are also two broad parallel categories in terms of the arguments. One will be 65B and the technical aspects, and the other would be the remaining. So these could be clubbed up together.
These are arguments. These are not categories.
Millets,
These are
that'll
arguments.
help this court. Ultimately,
You are
it'll
saying
help.
that the 65B certificate is invalid. So that's an argument. That's an argument.
Lordship,
All right. And on this side, 1 second, please. Please don't talk out. 1 second. Don't talk out of turn.
Lordship,
Now,
similar matter.
don't talk out of turn. What applies to the left applies to the right as well. And to the center. Now tell us. Now I'll tell you what. Tell us now. On this side, is there any nodal counsel who would like to work with these two counsel we have nominated?
Because Shekhar Kumar would be there.
All right.
But may I make one suggestion?
Mr. Shekhar Kumar? Right. All right.
Selected and.
Now, 1 second. In order to, no counter affidavit has been filed till date. Full stop. In the event that any of the respondents seek to file their counters, they shall do so on or before do saptah ka time de dijiye. If no counter is filed, the right to file a counter affidavit shall stand closed and the proceedings shall be conducted on the basis of the record as it stands. Next. Broadly speaking, it has emerged from the submissions of counsel on both sides that there are six that the categories in relation to the present batch of cases would comprise of the following. Bracket 1, the state government, the government of West Bengal, semicolon, bracket 2, the West Bengal Central School Service Commission, bracket 3, original petitioners before the High Court who are not selected, into brackets, representing classes 9 and 10, semicolon, 11 and 12, and groups C